Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. The game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. We're delighted to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Šutalo. Now Modric. Kramaric. Foot in. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. That's really nicely played. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is... Goes for a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson for them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's running through. He's having a shot! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rafael Leao, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kovacic. And it's Bachurina. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. And a shot! Perisic. Pedro Neto. Driving through the middle. Pedro Neto! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Rafael Leao. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Sosa. Perisic. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Perisic. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on, where